Hey fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to be reading the Screen Rant article saying yes, DC just made a Dreamer Supergirl spinoff, more likely. Now I have to say, I have watched all the Arrowverse shows in their entirety. And I do have to say, for Supergirl, Dreamer has to be my favorite sidekick of Supergirl. I mean, outside Martian Manhunter. I mean, no offense to the character of the person who plays her, but Martian Manhunter, he has a special place in my heart. Martian Manhunter is, I just love Martian Manhunter. I did enjoy Martian Manhunter more in the Snyder cut of the Justice League a bit more than the Arrowverse version, but I did enjoy. I did find myself enjoying Dreamer. I mean, Martian Manhunter in Supergirl. So like, Martian Manhunter's my favorite sidekick. Then comes Dreamer. Yeah, no offense to the character or the actress. So let's read this, shall we? It says the state of the Arrowverse has been in flux recently, with it seemingly concluding due to the Flash ending, and they could easily carry the Arrowverse on, to be honest, if they easily wanted to, by bringing Stargirl into the Arrowverse, and officially announcing that Supergirl and Lois are in the Arrowverse. So they got options if they want to keep the Arrowverse going, but just saying, whether it will be a good fit or a bad fit, I'm not going to cover that in this video. I'm just saying, they got options to continue the Arrowverse if they wanted to. Anyways, I'm going to shut up and keep going. But recent moves by DC have shown that the Supergirl spin-off based on Dreamer is more likely than ever. The Arrowverse has been running since Arrow, started in 2012. And I've seen the first episode of, I've been with the Arrowverse ever since the pilot episode of Arrow, so yeah. I've been supporting the universe for 10 years, even though I wasn't exactly too happy with all the choices that they made. Anywho, the Arrowverse has been running since Arrow started in 2012, and with the state that the DCEU is in, it's a shame to see DC successful TV universe come to a close. However, Supergirl's Dreamer could be the one to save the Arrowverse, and these hints spawn from a surprising source: Fortnite. Now I am following Nicole Maines, who plays Dreamer, on Instagram, and she did post an image of Dreamer in like a Fortnite style. So I actually, if I can, because I'm a broke ass college student, actually may buy Dreamer, and that's partially to troll some of my friends, but also because, like I said, Dreamer is my second favorite sidekick in Supergirl. But anyways, Nia Null, played by Nicole Maines, is an alien and an internal relations specialist who is granted powers due to one female in every generation of her Notorian family gaining Dreamer powers. Because of this, Nia, defender of National City, because of this, Nia takes up the Dreamer Alice and uses her powers of energy manipulation, eventually become the defender of National City. First debuting in Supergirl Season 4, Dreamer was an original Arrowverse character, appearing in the show before the comics. So I thought she was like a new character. Okay. Nia Null is not only interesting, but historic, as she is the first ever transgender superhero on TV. I mean, I'm happy. If you guys get a high on seeing a transgender superhero on TV, congrats. Um, I actually knew a few people who transitioned, but I'm not part of exactly that community. If that makes sense, like I'm happy for you guys, but I'm not. What like when I found out that she was a transgender, I was like, okay. I mean, not. I know that might come off as like a dick thing to say, but I'm like, was like seriously like, okay. Like, I already like the character, so like for me, her being a transgender didn't add anything of. Didn't add anything. If that makes sense for me alone, but like I said, I'm happy if anybody is excited to see transgender on TV. I just like the character of Nicole, of Dreamer. So yeah, um, I was going to say something. So it says that Dreamer is an alien and internal relations specialist who is granted powers due to one female in every generation of her Notorian family gaining Dreamer powers, right? And excuse my ignorance, and I hope none of you guys really get offended with this question, because I generally mean no disrespect by this question. This is just me curious and wanting to know. Since in the last, they even acknowledged this in the last line of this little paragraph, and I'll continue after this. That she is a transgender. So hence she was originally a dude. He transitioned from a dude to a girl who's now a she, her. So, and in the show, Dreamer has a sister, right? Who was born a girl, didn't transition into a girl, or whatever. And this is one thing that always got me confused. If it's powers, if these Dreamer powers are granted with one female, like, wouldn't it be better suited to have the powers be with Dreamer's sister, who was like born a girl, who was born a girl? Like, and if I'm wrong, if I'm showing my ignorance, please enlighten me in the comment section. Because I generally want to know. I generally want to understand. Because it always been confusing to me. Like, is Nia... Like, if she's a transgender, then how does this work then? Exactly. And maybe, like, the creators of Dreamer or Nicole Maines can explain this to me, because I generally want to know, because I'm generally interested in knowing. And again, I mean, this specific question, I'm not trolling. I'm not intentionally doing any disrespect by asking this question. I generally want to know. So if you guys know, let me know. Because that is one thing that I would be interested in. Anyways, moving on. It was recently announced that the skin based on Supergirl's Dreamer will be added to Fortnite, the massive battle royale video game. Fortnite is considered one of the biggest crossover ever, as many of pop culture's biggest characters have featured in the game, with characters from Marvel, DC, Rick and Morty, and many other franchises appearing. I have to say, I know this is a Dreamer themed video, but I have to say, because you guys can see it on Instagram or my computer right now, if they ever have the Ninja Turtles in Fortnite, my broke ass college student self is willing to go even broker to get the skins of the Ninja Turtles, of Splinter, of Shredder, April O'Neil. I'll be open to pay April O'Neil, even Casey Jones, whatever. Bring the Ninja Turtles into Fortnite. I would love that. Especially since, like, part of my name is a bunch of Ninja Turtles. Anyways, but still, you guys get my drift. Anywho, getting recentering, recentering. It would be strange to release a skin from Arrowverse if it were dead. I mean, not really. I mean, they. I don't think it would be weird if they released an Arrowverse skin, a skin from the Arrowverse if Arrowverse was dead, because like they released the Christian Bale Batman skin, I'm pretty sure, and it was after the Dark Knight trilogy ended. If memory serves me right, correct me if I'm wrong. And so I don't think it would be weird if they brought in like Dreamer or like, for example, Malcolm Merlin, Jay Garrett's Flash. I don't know if they ever did that from the Arrowverse. The Arrowverse version of Martian Manhunter, Spartan, um, Arsenal, Speedy, Prometheus. And I know I'm mostly saying the Arrow characters, but like even like the White Canary, Black Canary, Firestorm, Captain Cold, Fire, Heat Wave, etc. I don't think it would exactly be weird if they released new like skins for the Arrowverse characters after the Arrowverse has ended. Is my point. Now I think it would be foolish of them to make a Batwoman outfit because that show is in, and I have seen very few people liking it. The majority of people dislike that show, so I think it would be foolish to bring in Batwoman, unless if it's like as a pack where it's like Batwoman and at least two other Arrowverse characters. That's the only way I can see Batwoman getting purchased by fans. But the other two characters has to be beloved by Arrowverse fans. And I'm not saying that Batwoman isn't beloved by any Arrowverse fans. I'm just saying, I think the deal would be more enticing of getting Batwoman if she was in a bundle with two characters that everybody loved from the Arrowverse, if that makes sense. Anywho, as it would have made sense to release it in Supergirl's Prime. I mean, yeah, it would have been. I have to agree, it would have made more sense to release the Supergirl skins. Like, I mean, the TV show Supergirl skins when the show was going on. Fortnite streamer skin is just one of many instances that highlights a continuing interest in the character, making a Dreamer spinoff even more likely than before. And then now we're in the part where will Dreamer get her superhero spinoff? While the ending of The Flash has seemingly ended the Arrowverse, no official statement has been released confirming the universe end. No future projects have been announced, but if the Arrowverse were to continue, it would probably be with a Dreamer spinoff. Since her debut, Nia Null has been a continued interest surrounding her, with actress Nicole Maines even writing a comic about her, which I do remember hearing something about that. It isn't often that an original TV character gets added to the comics, proving that DC has significant interest in the character. Dreamer has been added to Fortnite only increase the chances of the character's popularity growing enough to warrant a spin-off. It is likely that DC or CW would have made an announcement if the Arrowverse was ending, with that idea coming from speculations rather than confirmation. A Dreamer spinoff is entirely possible, with the Fortnite skin possibly being a way to gauge interest in the character. The Arrowverse still has a lot of room to grow, and a spinoff based off of Supergirl Dreamer would be the perfect way to continue. I mean, I don't think Dreamer being Arrow in Fortnite exactly says out front, "Hey, we're gonna get a Dreamer spinoff." Would I watch it? Sure, I would. I'm not gonna lie, I would. And do I think it could work if they play their cards right? Yeah, sure. Go. I think Dreamer could be like, as the term goes, the revival of the Arrowverse, per se, if they play their cards right. Or like I said, make Stargirl and Superman and Lois canon in the Arrowverse. Or at least Superman and Lois to be canon in the universe. Guess the first season, I'm still on it. The first season of Superman and Lois, they it was kind of like hinted that they were part of the Arrowverse with John Diggle's cameo and him mentioning Oliver Queen, and then they like immediately took that away in like season 2, which could just mean that they're on a different Earth. I don't know, but I would at least give the Dreamer show a chance if there was a Dreamer show. I think shows like based off of Martian Manhunter, John Diggle being the Green Lantern, because within the last 2 seasons of Arrow, it was really hinted that John Diggle was the Jon Stewart of the Arrowverse. And John Diggle has to be one of the greatest Arrowverse characters in general. So and if they're going to make spin-off shows of those secondary characters, I would also be able to see a John Diggle show, potentially a Martian Manhunter show. I would be out for a Dreamer show. I would honestly give that show a chance. I'm trying to think if there's any show characters I would be interested in seeing. I can't say Firestorm because Martin Stein's in the Arrowverse dead. Not the actor, but the character's dead. I think, and I might get some hate. Lessons of Tomorrow. So come back for one final season. One final season. But anyways, long story short, getting back to the main topic. I will have plans. I may actually just like buy Dreamer. Guess like I said, I think she is like one of my favorite side characters of the Arrowverse, and so like I might just buy it. Last skin. But I'm going to put Fortnite bringing in its turtles. Dumbasses like me will buy it, trust me. But anyways, what do you guys think? Are you guys excited that Dreamer is in Fortnite? And would you guys want to see Dreamer getting her own Arrowverse show? Or show in general? And would you guys... And who, like, out of all the Arrowverse characters that did not get a show surrounding themselves, which character in the Arrowverse would you guys want to see getting their own superhero show? Let me know. Show. Let me know in the comment section down below. Love y'all. Have a wonderful day. This article will be in the pinned comments down below. So, yeah. Love y'all. Have a wonderful day. And talk to you guys later. Be kind to one another.